Hello everyone, this is Folger and welcome to part 2 how to make a tank game for Android. In this video we want to set up player movements, so let's start. So here look, we already set up the scene here, and in my previous video we set up import some assets like Kenny assets and joystick and stand assets from the asset store. Now first thing, we need a tank sprite. Okay, so we go down and just open up the Kenny asset store. Then we open a PNG and just default sites. Now here bunch of AMG files you can see. Now if you go down here, you find the tank one. You can choose any tank, but for now I'm going to use this tank green one, and just going to drag and drop in the Harchi window. Now if you drag and drop, you can look is here. Now it's too tiny, so I'm going to increase the size by 2 and 2. Okay, now you can look clearly. Now next thing, we're going to add a collider. Now just going to add component, search for box collider, or you can choose, for now I think polygon collider is good because I'm going to add this is correctly. Okay, now next thing, we're going to add the component rigid body. This is going to enable the physics for our sprite. So we'll use 2D because we are working in 2D scene. So this is for 2D. And now here's some bunch of settings. If you look here, now I'm going to zero the gravity scale because we are working on top down. We don't working on the platformer games like we're working on top down, so we're going to disable the 0. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to increase some mark by 10 here, and I'm going to add new component for the movements. We need to add a script that going to control how a player is going to move. So we're going to type tank movement. So just create new script, but I already created, so I will choose this one. Okay, but you have to create a new one. Okay, and then you open up in Visual Studio by clicking the name. Now after you open here, you look here, first thing you need to create a floor speed. Okay, the public floor speed is going to be speed that going to control the speed of the tank by this variable. And next is variable for our joystick. Now we're going to make for Android, so we needed some kind of joystick. Okay, then a variable vector 2 is to store the position of our tank, and our rigid body, which is for our rigid body. So when we go white update, now white update is known for is going to execute the code every time, every frame. Okay. Now we create, first thing we're going to take some inputs here. Now we're going to take joystick dot horizontal and make float, storing the value float x. Now if joystick dot horizontal 1 plus, if we move the joystick left or right, it's going to store the -1 or 1 in this float x. And next thing, in joystick vertical, when we move the joystick up and down, it's going to store -1 or -1 in the y. Then we're going to assign the move vector, okay, to the vector, and create a new vector and give those values. Now this move going to store the 1 on x, or 1 or -1 in x, or in y axis is going to store 1 or -5 axis. Okay. Now in next, here and then we go down here, create a new method fixed update. Now fixed update is mostly known for usually when you move the character by using physics. Okay, so then we're going to use fixed update. Now we type rb.move position is the function that's going to move our rigid body. Now first we give the parameter position, what's the current position of our rigid body. Then we add by some vector and then multiply by speed, so it's going to move, and also multiply by time dot fixed vector time. And it's going to smooth out our movements. Okay. After then we also need a rotation of tank, so I'm going to create one local variable float z, and and it is going to equal to the mat at2. Now mat at2 is a function used to find the angle. Okay, is take y first and x and then multiply by mat f dot radian to degree. Now this is going to find the value in radian per unit is suppose degree. So we are going to convert this radian to degree using this. Now then we go up here, we get two more floors, floor underscore z and floor 2 underscore z. Okay, I use this condition for keeping the rotation. Okay, so first thing is going to just test is for z is equal to 0 or not. If it's not, we're going to store the values z there onto, going to store the z value into them. And next command to check if z become 0, it's going to equal to is going to become this underscore z is equal to double underscore z. Now then to apply some rotation, we're going to again go to fixed update and add this line rb dot rotation, and it's going to be equal to so underscore z plus 90 fw. Now there is one more thing I want to tell you, like this is very important, and this is like in which direction is your tank facing default. Okay, now actually in 0 degree is facing downward, but if your tank is using another spine, right, so if your tank facing upward, so you don't need to add plus 90f. Okay, you just remove this, just you need to remove plus 90f and just make x and y swap these values or make them x minus. So actually you need to play around with some values to figure out best which is compatible with yourself. Okay, because is from my conditions is facing downward. If you facing left, right, you just need to change this value, make x and y, make x, just swap this value, like you put x here and y here, or just if it also don't work, make some x minus or y minus, or just make or subtract the z, so underscore z by 90 degree. But from now for this, for incorrectly is working for me, so it's actually right. Okay, but if you have any kind of like this issues, you can ask me comment section or you can join my Discord server. Okay, I really recommend to join my Discord server because it's very hard to solve the problems in comment sections. Okay, so you can join my Discord server and ask the problem there. Okay, then time to now just back to Unity Reader. Now we just give the speed something 10 here, and then we need a joystick. So first thing, just go UI and select canvas. Okay, and just use constant pixel size to scale the screen size and just match the height. Okay. Next thing, we open the joystick pack and then go to prefabs, then drag and drop the fixed joystick. Now there's a many joystick here, dynamic, floating, variable, so you can check all of them and check which one is best for you. So from now we will use fixed joystick. Okay, so I'm going to decrease the size because it's at least too big for now. Scroll down. Now here, look, it is here. Now first thing, I'm going to drag and drop something here. Okay, I want now just put on green and just drag and drop the joystick or select from here. Click joystick and now just drag and drop the rigid body. Now if we play the game, we can look here, our tank was moving in the direction which we are looking here. Actually it's too far, our tank is too fast, so we are going to decrease the speed by 5. Now if you look, it's going to move in which direction our joystick is going, and if you leave the joystick, it's still in the direction. So guys, that's it this video, and in the next video we're going to give this tank to ability to shoot out in enemies. So please subscribe, and if you really enjoy this video and video, so you can give a like, and if you run out any problem, join my Discord server, link in the description, and every asset that is going to use also link in the description, and you will get the whole project of this game on GitHub when this tutorial will end, when we create this game completely. Okay, and so thanks for watching, guys.